evicting tenants, it's a lengthy process, and it usually starts by doing the 3-day notice to pay rent or vacate.
That's right. If it's an eviction for non-payment of rent, you have to do a notice before you can file.
And you can assist people with that as well.
Absolutely.
And Caleb, that 3-day notice to pay rent or vacate, once it's properly prepared and signed by the landlord, how is it delivered to the tenant?
Well, you have a process server deliver it, or you as the landlord can also go on and deliver it, and you're free to essentially tape it to the front of the premises if you can't hand deliver it, and just sign an affidavit that says it was delivered on this date and time by, what we call a posting, if you post it on the front door, and that is sufficient enough to start the counter on that time frame for the notice.
And so it tells the tenant you're behind in rent. You've got 3 days in which to pay that rent in full, or I'm going to start an eviction process.
That's right, Tom, and very importantly, it excludes weekends and legal holidays from that 3 days, so you got to be really careful with that, and that's why you really need an attorney's assistance with this, because I've seen over and over again landlords who do this notice, file an eviction, and the eviction just gets dismissed because the 3-day notice wasn't done properly.
I remember back in the day when I was doing 3-day notices, you would actually say only before 3 days from now, and you would actually fill in the date, the deadline date, and then I quit filling in that deadline date because you can make mistakes. For again, but doesn't count holidays. You don't have to put the deadline date in there, do you?
It's not a legal requirement, Tom. It may be a good idea if you can calculate it with care, but